Hey, hey, hey! What a beautiful day, I gotta say. Whew, thank goodness for some sunshine. We all need it. You know what they say, sunshine brings out the positive energy. Woohoo! So, we are once again working with Judd on this beautiful sunny day. I'm gonna go ahead and just demonstrate his loping progress, how he's been doing in the lope, and also I might get a little crazy and just grab that tarp that's right there and just kind of see what he does, because last time, the first session we had, he did not like it being pulled coming towards him. He freaked out, so I might just kind of throw a curveball at him after we lope, grab it, and see how he does. Okay, hang on tight, guys. Don't forget, heels down, toes up. Here we go. Judd is doing really good with his loping. I have full control when I want him to turn. His departure from the trot to the lope takes a little bit, but he's getting a lot better with it. I do notice going down the straightaway, he tips his nose outwards, so I'm trying to work on bending the nose in towards the circle. His stops are amazing. I just have to sit far back and he knows it's time to stop, so I barely have to pull on the reins. Or backing up, I feel like this direction he still struggles a little bit and he's a little squirrely, but going the other way he's a lot more smoother. So here he's really moving with some effort. I am barely pulling on those reins. I do pump my reins when I ask for the backup. His head comes up, I seesaw the reins, so his head comes back down. Here we go. Let's go and grab the tarp. Okay, first session, he really was very, very nervous. And this is our second session on the tarp. I'm really proud of this guy. The tarp is actually flying from the wind, and it's come off the ground. It's rubbing the back of his legs. The rope got caught right on his tushy under his tail, and he didn't even mind that I had to reach over and grab it. He felt totally confident that nothing was going to bite his butt, and he just stood and waited. So here, as you saw, I would turn him around so he could face the tarp, and the tarp started moving towards him, and this is where he gets really frightened. And I have learned and managed that when that happens, just try to keep the horse in the circle. So the tarp is coming to the side of the horse and not directly in front. And then, little by little, start to turn the horse facing the tarp and see what happens. So see here, I'm trying to get that tarp right in front of him. He does not like it. He's backing up. So I said, okay, let's go. We're going to keep walking, moving forward. We're going to walk around the tarp. And then you'll notice in a little bit of how he becomes a little more comfortable with the tarp following him in front. Right here, I turn him around to face the tarp. We stop. The tarp doesn't move. And then here, I pulled it forward, and then he started stepping back. So I'm kicking him to ask him to move forward, and he doesn't want to. So I'm kicking, and finally, I got him out of that sticky situation, and I got him moving forward. His feet are moving. We stop. I turn the tarp towards him. I move it. He's still really nervous about the whole thing. So we're just going to continue walking in that circle, moving our feet. Stop. Well, actually, he's trying to get away from it, and I'm just asking him to keep moving in that circle. I get him facing forward again. And see, I'm moving the tarp. My goal is I want the tarp to be a ways in front of him, and then I want to be able to bring it towards him without him freaking out and then rubbing it all over him, just like I'm doing right here. So I was able to accomplish what I needed to do and help build his confidence. The tarp is not gonna kill him. Oh, it's so funny how the simplest things, objects, freak your horse out. Like, I don't understand. Oh dear. The question is, are your horses desensitized to the tarp? I don't know. Better go find out. And if you're wondering, when you're trail riding or you take your horse to the show and they freak out over every little thing, you might want to think about doing the tarp, desensitizing them to scary objects. So Judd did really good for the second session of dragging the killer tarp. So I'm just going to call it good for today.